Thank you for calling Social Media Ministry. This is Lanissa. How may I help you?
Yes, what is your name?
Lanissa?
Lanissa, how are you doing tonight? I would like to call in for a prayer tonight. Hello?
And what's your name, brother?
My name is
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, my name is Sahir.
Okay, hold on 1 second because I can barely hear you.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Sahir, Saheer, Sahir.
H-A-Z-R?
No. S for Sam, A for Apple, H for Hotel. Sahir, Saheer.
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you, Sahir. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing today?
You know, I can't complain.
That is good. How is your
You know,
family doing today?
They're doing good.
Oh, okay. And how is the
How about yours?
They are doing very well. I have a couple family members that are sick and not doing well, but they are doing okay for the most part.
Good. All right, now you said you were calling for prayer, correct?
Well, yes, I would like to pray for Apostle Taylor because I notice he hasn't been out lately, and I am very praying that he comes out more and that he comes and blesses us with his greatness.
Aw. Well, I tell you what. He's been in there for 2 years. And
excuse me, ma'am. Why has he been in Shuttleworth for 2 years? Is there a reason for that? That seems like a long time to stay inside.
It is. I mean, think of it. Most people have been shut away because of COVID too.
Right. But for 2 years,
with that being said, he's been shut in church for 2 years, seeking the presence of God.
Yes, but that seems like a long time for shut away, 2 years.
It is a long time. And I tell you what, it's only the grace of God. I know for a fact, I don't have that grace to do that. I know I sure don't.
Right. And when will the convoy of miracles be happening?
What do you mean where?
Yes, the convoy of miracles. Apostle Taylor has been talking about the convoy of miracles.
Mm-hmm.
And when will that be happening?
I'm confused as to what do you mean where? Now, the video, so you heard him say how he wants to, he's doing this for those that are in disaster state.
Right.
Like, for example, how the southern part of America, how they had to, most of the states down there were struck by the hurricanes or some aftermath of it.
Right.
But not only that, but it also, he does for Thanksgiving, he also does that for the convoy of miracles for those without, necessities for Thanksgiving and even for Christmas. He does that for the families and for children.
Right. And during the winter storm down in the south in Texas, did Apostle Taylor go help or anything like that with his convoy of miracles? I would like to pray that the convoy of miracles happens. The trailers with all of the JMMI on the side of it. I would really like to see that happens. I think that a lot of people need help where there are hurricanes, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Amen.
We love imperialist Americans.
So, you're breaking up again.
Oh, I must apologize. Hello, can you hear me, ma'am?
I can barely hear you. Try that one more time.
Is that better?
Yep, much better.
Okay, well, I would very much like to pray for the convoy of miracles tonight.
How did you hear about the convoy of miracles?
Oh, I've been watching David Taylor's YouTube streams, and he's been talking a lot about the convoy of miracles. Praise be to Allah. That he is going to go help people where there are many hurricanes and natural disasters, and maybe help some people that don't have any socks, things like that. That those are some things that I have been hearing on the David E. Taylor YouTube channel, and I would like to pray, today that happens, because I think that it's very important what Apostle Taylor is doing with the Convoy of Miracles. That's why I called in to pray today, was for the Convoy of Miracles.
Okay. All right, brother. Well, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, so we'll put your prayer request in. Amen.
Okay, that is very good.
Now, is there anything that you would like us to pray over for you or your family or anything like that?
Oh, let me think about that one for just a second. I would like to pray that maybe we hit the lottery jackpot, something like that, because we are very in a tough time right now, and Pastor Taylor says that maybe if we donate to your ministry, we can, maybe that our finances will be multiplied by many. Yes. So maybe we would like to donate also to their ministry, and maybe get some prayers, from Apostle to our family.
Okay, Sire. Well, we'll definitely pray, that God bless you and that He restores you in all these areas. Amen.
Right. Do you guys pray many times per day? How many times a day do you pray?
Well, how many times do you pray a day?
I pray many, many times, probably like 3 or 4 times today.
No, you said about 3 or 4 times a day?
Yes, that is correct, man. I wake up when I pray when I wake up. I pray when I eat lunch and breakfast. I like to pray many times.
Well, you see, that being said, that right there, that's good. You're seeking God for yourself. That's beautiful.
Yes, it is very good to seek God, because many people are looking for God, and many people cannot find Him.
There I am in the midst. So.
Yes.
I'm sorry?
Yes, it said many people are seeking God right now, and it seems like that many people are leading God, people to God the wrong way, and it seems like David Taylor is the stand-up guy too.
Okay.
I'm guessing that Jesus is the apostle's best friend. Yes, that is what the apostle says, that him and Jesus are homeboys. Yes.
Excuse me?
That's it. I said that Apostle Taylor says on his live stream all the time that he sees Jesus on the daily. Yes, that him and Jesus are homeboys.
No, I wouldn't word it like that, but listen, you're giving up all I heard you.
But the word that the apostle says is that he talks to Jesus all the time. Yes, please ask him many questions.
What brings you to call in here, sir?
I wanted to pray for the Convoy of Miracles today.
Okay.
Jesus appeared to me and told me to sow a seed, and that I should sow a seed to this ministry, because I have been watching your videos.
Right. Okay. Well, I tell you what, you can surely go to the website and do that too. You can go online and do that, if that's really what the Lord Jesus told you.
Oh, okay. Do you guys still take cryptocurrency too?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. How do I donate to cryptocurrency? Because that is my preferred method.
Okay. If you go on the website,
okay.
Everything you need, all the instructions are there for you.
Okay, and will this allow me to talk to Apostle Taylor once I donate?
Instructions that'll tell you how to do that, okay?
But once I donate to Apostle Taylor, would that allow me to speak to him directly, or is he too busy of a man to speak to me directly? Because I would like to talk to him and just let him know that he's doing such a wonderful job with his ministry, and anything I can do to help him I would be happy to.
Outside here? Let me ask you this. So have you ever called to a ministry before, or any prayer line other than this one?
No. Just this one, ma'am.
Okay. So let me ask you this. If you went to the White House, and you
right,
would that cause you to meet the president?
If you painted the White House black, would it be called the Black House or the White House?
talking about the White House.
Right, right. But I'm trying to connect the two similarities, right? But what you're saying is something about the president, but my similarity is my if you paint the White House black, would it still be called the White House?
Yeah, you just have black paint on. That's it.
It would still be called the White House. Okay. Okay. And what was your question?
Okay, well,
What was your question?
that's all.
Oh, you had the question for me. I didn't get
That's
to
all
answer
the
it.
questions I have for you. But
Oh.
but I'll tell you what. Like I said, you can go on the website, sir. All you got to do is go back to the YouTube videos that you were watching, and everything's right there for you.
Oh, okay, okay. And then in the cryptocurrency wallet, I can go ahead and donate to that, and then I will be able to talk to Apostle Taylor directly.
Yeah. No.
Oh, I will never be able to talk to Apostle Taylor directly.
So okay, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Because what you have to understand is that, it doesn't matter what place you go to, what church, whatever it is.
Right.
Just because you donate to some place,
Right.
it might give you, like a golden ticket.
Oh,
If
so you've seen
God
Willy
leads
Wonka
you
and the
to
Chocolate
speak to
Factory
someone,
then.
then
That is my favorite show,
if
The
God
Golden
leads you to
Ticket.
speak to someone, then,
I wish
then
I got the
that's that,
golden
but-
ticket to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I like golden ticket. But no, I do not think
Exactly.
that.
That's probably the only golden ticket that
I do not think that when
we
I
might be
pay,
able to grab.
I do not think when I pay that I get to speak to Apostle Taylor, but I would like to think if I was going to make some sort of generous donation to Apostle Taylor that he would let me speak to him. Why can't I talk to David Taylor?
Okay. Well, it maybe. I mean, like I said, it's all based upon if the Lord leads him to do that for you.
Is it so? Is
I mean, he's not
is
just a
it
man
possible
that's
to
just sitting
connect
there
me
waiting on people to call.
to who else did I see on his live stream? Michelle Brennan. She seems like she knows a lot about the ministry. Is it possible to speak to her?
No, it's not.
That is too bad. Okay, she seemed like she knows a lot about David Taylor. How much would I have to pay
So
to
do you,
speak to
actually.
Apostle Taylor?
You sound like you know a lot too.
Yes. I'm just curious how you put Apostle Taylor on the same platform as the president. How is that possible? Doesn't the president have to go to school and things like this?
Sire, can you hear me okay?
Yes. But doesn't the president have to go to school and things like that and get a degree to be a president and you compare your apostle to president and that. How does that connect?
Sire, how be it that you just randomly watching on YouTube and that you decide to call in and you want to do all these extravagant things all of a sudden and that you take that? How did that go? How did that start? What made you want to do all this?
Well, I see what Apostle is doing. He's doing such a great job. I would like to donate to his ministry. That is all. You have questions for me. I also have questions too. Is it not okay for me to ask questions?
No, we're having a conversation.
Right. But you ask me questions, and then I can't ask you questions. It's like you ask me questions about certain things, and then when I ask a question, you seem like you get a bit offended when I ask you a simple question about your ministry.
What you're asking, sir, it just sounds a little fishy. You have to understand.
What sounds so fishy about this,
Something
man?
just doesn't sound right.
Oh, okay. What doesn't sound right?
I'm sorry?
What doesn't sound right?
The questions you're asking just sounds really, really peculiar.
Okay.
If that makes sense, does that make sense to you?
No, not at all. Maybe you can explain it to me a little bit. I suffer from a mental disability.
Say that again.
I have Tourette's syndrome. I have Tourette syndrome, and sometimes I don't remember things when I say them.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes. I can hear you just fine.
Okay. All right, brother. Well, now, where are you calling from, Zaire?
I am calling from the 314 area code in Chesterfield, Missouri.
Okay. Is that where you're from?
Yes. It is such a beautiful city.
No. That's not where you're from.
Yeah.
You have a slight accent.
Right. I am from the Middle East. Yes. I am originally from the Middle East. I immigrated to America when I was probably about 10 or 12 years old. Yes. I had to come to America to my secret place because over where I was in the Middle East, it was very, very dangerous, and I had to come over to America to a secret place. And then then my family ended up driving 18 wheelers, beep beep. And yes, we moved from Uzbekistan because it is very, very dangerous there. I was maybe 5 or 6 years old, and we came to America, and my parents drove trucks for a very, very long time. That is why I'm here now. My parents made love in the back of a semi, and one thing led to another, and here I am.
Right.
All right.
Well, there you go.
So I was born in the back of a truck. Yes.
But you said you were born in the back of a truck?
Yes, because my parents couldn't make it to the hospital.
Oh, good grief.
Right. In the back of a semi.
Are you an only child?
What did you say?
Are you an only child?
No. I have like three sisters. I am the only boy out of 4. Yes.
Oh, wow.
My sisters are all prostitutes.
Well, that's terrible.
Yes. We tried to get them connected to the ministry, and it just didn't work. They wanted to continue on.
So, okay, now what in the world happened for them to be prostitutes? I mean, they don't just go out wanting to be a prostitute.
I think maybe living on the road was too rough. It was too tough. It was too hard for them, and they just decided to go out and be concubines. And I don't know where they are now. I wish I did, because I would guide them to your ministry, and maybe you guys could help them.
It's so terrible. I'm sorry.
It is extremely terrible. I am very, very worried about my sisters.
Like, okay, let me ask you this: how do you know they're prostitutes?
Oh, because just every so often we will touch base with them, and they just look like they're filthy crack holes, That they look very run down and tired and like streetwalkers. I think that is how we say it where I am from, streetwalkers. It is very, very sad, yes. I do not like to see my sisters do this to themselves, because they are very beautiful women. It's just that they would lay off the drugs and, the street walking. They would be just fine. They would probably lead normal, happy lives. But for some reason, they chose to be concubines. I don't like to call them whores. I like to call them concubines.
Okay. Well, we're certainly going to be praying for them then, too.
That would be very great, because I think they need a lot of prayers. Many prayers. All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to, as you can see, the channel changed names. So I was kind of sitting here thinking, like, we've actually done an investigation on this cult for the last 4.5 years, David E. Taylor. So I went ahead to change the channel names to Full Frontal Investigation. So, with that being said, this channel name will never change again. Ever. It's staying this right here. Okay? This channel will never change name. I've been getting requests from other people to help look into other religious cults that have caused a lot of damage, and people have reached out to me. I'm not going to say who, but they have asked for our help. So I said, fucking let's do it. So, welcome to Full Frontal Investigation, episode number motherfucking 1.
Did David die? No, 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 no. He's still around, bro. He's still around. He's actually live tonight. He's live. And he looks like a land mammal, as usual. He's right here. Check him.
And how to have
There he is right there. There he is. There's the land mammal. Look, there's David right there. He's right there. All right. You guys good on sound too? All right. Dallas, how you doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you, Dallas. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'd really like to stay on task tonight with what we want to talk about. What we're going to talk about tonight specifically, all right? One is the TEMU Tabernacle, all right? Let's pull it up here on the screen real quick. Here's the TEMU Tabernacle, all right? This is the TEMU Tabernacle that we've all been talking about. This is the stage that David set up after he got sued and lost the case with movie prop rentals. Yeah, God gonna get you. God gonna get you. Hey, man. Hey, check out our Redbubble store. I just put some new merch on the store. Okay, there's some funny shit on there. Biotech, thank you. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna sport it. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna sport it. Yes, I will sport it. Yes, I will sport it 100%. So, David, here's the TEMU Tabernacle. Hey, Curly Girl, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Just getting started. I know, for the DEI profit. Oh, man. All right, so this is the TEMU Tabernacle. How much he spent on it, I have no clue. I'm sure it was probably a pretty decent amount based off, he probably paid 75 to 100 for this. God gonna get you in a toilet, Rich Holmes. All right. But tonight what I really want to show people is, I've always heard people say there's nothing you can do about these organizations, right? But no, we're going to talk about the TEMU Tabernacle too, and that whole... Yeah, these trusses are expensive. Thice, what do you think? What do you think, Thice, for these trusses right here, bro? 75 to 100K? 30 feet high, so we got... Man. That's probably 100K worth of gear. Easily 100K worth of gear right there. I think I got these up just a little too high again on that. Right there. Check, check. All right, cool. So he establishes this to basically make the cult look good for his cult members. Is it? He probably did pre-record it. Thanks, Observation Station. I hope you guys like it, man. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. Because we've technically investigated this cult for the last 4.5 years, you guys, and we've put together their scam, and that's what David doesn't like about us, right? Because we figured out all this bullshit. He's like, you a pussy, Rich Holmes. You're gonna die in a car accident, Rich Holmes. Hey, what up, Jaji? Yo, bro, what up, what up, what up? Now I want to show everybody this, because this is really important, all right? Cherries, non-profits. Okay, no, what I want to do, all right. 13909, okay? This form, hey, what up, Michael motherfucking Parisi in the motherfucking heezy. Michael Parisi, Marine Semper Fi in the motherfucking heezy. Michael Parisi, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, brother. Think about you a lot, dude. I don't think he's renting this. I actually think he bought this. What up, my pingos and pingoettes? Right? David fucked up, man. David fucked up. Exactly. My wife is a slut. Where is Doyle Davidson?
My wife is a slut.
Lisa, she's my wife. As long as she get her way, she'll do anything. Yeah, so he pays for this, right? He probably paid, I don't know. Well, I don't know if that's probably 100K, I'm guessing. Have it set up 150 maybe. It's not a church or a school. Okay, I got you, Rachel Bone. All right. So yeah, TEMU Tabernacle, everybody. What up, Bobby, Larissa? Hey, what up, Larissa? How you doing this evening? Welcome. So here's David's TEMU Tabernacle. Okay, Larissa. This is what David had set up for what, 40 people? Yeah, he only rented the lights and the pyro, right? That's for sure. He rented the lights and the pyro. That's for sure. So we know he rented the lights and the pyro because they went and took everything down at the end of the night. And it was just left in the fucking dark. All right. So Larissa, they're spending a lot of money on this. Still trying to figure out how much, but it's going to be a lot. It's a lot. Now that it was a one and done. This whole stage is blocking all the fire lanes in this place. It's blocking all the fire lanes. All right. Now, so anything happens here, the fire department is going to have a really hard time getting in here. So what we've been doing is actually filing with the fire marshal, telling him about this bullshit. Yeah, this stuff is still up too. Yep, this stuff is still up. Still a fire hazard. And where's Michael Parisi? There you go. Okay. All right. So he's got it all set up here. These are all older shots of it. Like it doesn't look like this anymore. It's all tattered and just kind of blowing around in the wind and shit now. This is another view of it. If you're looking at it from the driveway, this is what you're going to see. Now, we had talked about David building this TEMU Tabernacle. Hey, Larissa. Hey, Larissa. I know you can't. Let me see here. Check this out, Larissa. Right here. There's your brother right there. There's your brother right there, Larissa. Okay? That's your brother sitting right here. So what they did here with this TEMU Tabernacle is they built this so nobody can see what's going on behind closed doors of this cult, because they got a back gate right here where they're running tricks out of. They got to block everything, man. They got to block everything, make it, yeah, they have every red line basically blocked in this place. This place is a fucking fire hazard. And if they don't, like, this is dumb. Jot G, what up, man? I got you, bro. Got you, what up? Let's see here, see if we got other shots. Okay, here's a big, that's a good aerial shot right there. Look at that. It's 30 feet tall. Hey, Donna, how you doing tonight? Good evening, good evening. We're talking the TEMU Tabernacle. Yeah, look at this place, man. This is still set up too. And what he's done, right, because we were doing protests and stuff, we found out the back gate's right here. It's right here. There's the back gate right there. And also, I want to say there might be another one right. I know for sure there's a back gate right here. Okay. Hey, what up, Saving Souls Ministry? What up, what up? Yeah, welcome to the new channel name, guys. It ain't changing ever again. It's going to stay this way. All right. Yeah, TEMU Tabernacle. Look at it, man. Not very many people showed. You want to see how many people showed? I'll show you. Look, you want to see all the people that showed? Right there, and maybe another 20 or 30. So not many people showed up. It was mostly going to be for the cult members, y'all. Because David has to show some kind of progression with his cult, right? Because he has to show that there's some kind of, hey, we're doing good. Hey, cat mom, motherfucking easy, cat mom. Meow. Marley says, cat mom in the house. So yeah, we're talking how much this cost here, just the ridiculousness of it. And ultimately he built this because he lost the stage case and he had to show a stage to his cult saying, oh, look, we got a stage, everybody, but it's not the one we originally contracted for. But hey, you know what? We still got one. Don't worry about it. TEMU Tabernacle, Houston, Texas. For Larissa, they did it for David. They did it for David. That's it. But now check this out, Larissa. they did it for David, but David also did it for them. Because, again, David has to show some kind of progression within the movement. If not, people are going to start asking questions like we have been, right? We've been asking questions for a hot minute. So he spends all the donor money on this, all right? And that's going to kind of segue us into what we're going to talk about tonight with regards to people often think that there's nothing that they can do about these organizations, but no, there is. And something we have as taxpayers, you guys, is the IRS on our side, okay? We have the IRS on our side, I promise. All right. Now, the 13909, this form is what I've been sending into the IRS daily. I send them in every day. I go in, I already have one right here with the date and everything on it. And for some reason, I don't know why it won't let me like bring it up on another tab. Unfortunately, I wish it would. But for some reason, it's not. And I was going to show everybody how to fill it in. Fuck, man, I wish I knew how to put it up here. And I was trying to figure this out too. No. All right. Anyways, all right, we'll go on about it. It's okay. Okay, so what you do, you know what, let me see. Can I pull a word up here? Let's see here. No, I'm not worried about it. Okay. So this is the tax exempt complaint organization, okay? And I send these to the IRS. I do it once a day, and I've been sending them for years now, since I started doing this. Right now, the JMMI has already been revoked. Before I even started sending these in, I sent in my first fraud report August of 2021. By May of 2021, they had already revoked JMMI. So they were already onto his ass, which was good. So that lets me know that the IRS does pay attention. Now, when we came into it, digging a little bit deeper, we start finding out they have more names, okay? So the name of the referred organizations are JMMI, Kingdom of God Global Church, or KOGGC, or Marvels in America World Healing, okay? 3 names. And they each have different tax ID numbers. JMMI is 33117-4241. KOGGC is 811195992. All right, and then Marvels in America World Healing is 850766107. Okay. So that's the tax ID numbers you put on here. Fuck, I wish I could really show you guys what it looks like completed. I can't because I got my address on there. What kind of Jello? Shake booty. Getting sidetracked here. Sorry, guys. And then the addresses that I put on here are the 4. No, Aaron, they don't have any new addresses or new tax IDs. Not that I know of, man. I don't think so. I don't think the IRS is issuing them to him anymore. But this is the one ace in our deck that we have. Because he can't touch this after this. He can't touch us. Let me see something here. Give me a second. Let me one moment here. Let me see if I can pull one of these up. Or it's better been filled out. Let's see here. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let me see if I can't pull one of these up without doxing my address and shit. Let me take a peek here. Yeah, I think I can do this. Okay, I think I can do this here. Let me see if I can talk here. Here we go. Okay, cool. Right on. Yes, I can. Okay, nice. Here we go. Okay. So, take a peek here. Let me go on. There we go. All right, there we go. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Bam. This is what it looks like right here. All right. This is what it looks like fully filled out. And that one was from probably, yeah, this one's from today. This is what I sent in today. So there's today's date. All right. So all I do is I go in and edit the date now. All right. Alex, he can get a nonprofit status for more than one. Yes, he can, because he's got these nonprofits in different names. That's what he's done. He's jumping nonprofits, Cat Mom, and it's super illegal. It's highly illegal. This is where the money laundering comes in. This is where the wire fraud comes in. Hey, what's up, the Packer Dad? Good to see you, man. Welcome. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Shout out. What up? You owe me, Victor. Okay. So yeah, this form is the blank, and then you can just go back and fill in the information. Okay. So this is what it ultimately looks like. Polished up all the way. As far as I know, these are all the livable addresses right here. Okay. 14380. We got the 10 page Superior Road, Guasano de Avila, and 1280 Southwest 38th Street in Florida. Those are the livable properties. Okay. I go and I put the referral date. Then I put the 3 organizations, 33117-4241. That's JMMI. This is KOGGC. And this is Marbles in America World Healing. And then because we had access to David's information, I also put his social on there. Okay. Because that information was found online. Okay. I don't do anything here. Accurate reporting, right? Accurate reporting, get him on the fraud report, get him with his social. That way they know exactly who the fuck he is. They'd be like, oh, we know who this guy is. Yeah. Okay, David E. Taylor. Okay, so that's the information I put on there. I put David E. Taylor, Michelle Brannon, Marcus Ball, Raymond, Malachi, all these people that are involved with this operation. Okay? Because this is the information they want to know. This is what the IRS wants to know. I've put even on here that these people are armed, that it's a sex cult, that they'll do anything if they're backed into a corner. I've told the IRS, I've been filing these reports since 2021. Stop giving these people free money. Put the known amount, 30 to 100 million. I'd say that's probably give or take a few million. It's probably accurate somewhere. And then 2013 to current. That's what I'll put. And then there's a bunch of synopsis down here that I put about the operation. Okay. So this is what we have right here, man. What up, Chris? Chris in a motherfucking easy.
You're such a terrible person.
Yeah. So welcome to Full Frontal Investigation, Chris Com. You're definitely still softly, guys. Oh, David looks like a fucking blob. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the blob. Look at him. Yeah, I'll get it to you, Cat Mom. I'll get it to you, yeah. Yep, this one's fully updated. Yeah. Oh, he's way full of shit, Packer Dad. Oh, he's full of shit, dude. Like, literally, look at him. Like, when he lays back, he spreads out. Oh yeah. I'll do that later. Don't worry about it. I'll do that later. Yeah. Jabba the Hutt. Hey, what up, Jay Williams? What up, what up, what up? Yeah, he looks like trash, man. Look at him. It does. I think this might be an early recording too, like Uncle Jake was saying. Man, he does. He looks worse than ever. He really does. He doesn't look healthy at all. Like, especially when he's like laying back. He just kind of spreads out. See? Hey, David. Hey, David, pay your lawyers. Pay your lawyers, okay, David? Pay your lawyers. Best thing for you. All right, Cat Mom, but yeah, I can send you this form. And I'll clean it up that way. It doesn't have my information in it. And I'll go ahead and edit some stuff. Excuse me. And if you guys want to add your own stuff in there, I'll get this. I'll make this a blank. And I'll put it in a Google link, and I'll put it in the community tab, okay? And this is just how I file these, man. This is how I file these. And this is, again, this is, you guys, this is how it's done. This is how you stop these organizations from laundering money. We always said, how the fuck is he not in jail or in prison? Well, because the IRS, you can email it. Nope, you can email it. You email it to, it's easy, EO class. Nope, you email it. You didn't got to get off your ass to do it. Nope, irs.gov, G-O-V. That's what you do. You email it. You email it. Yeah, he looks like he literally just rolled out of bed, right, Aaron? Aaron? Like, you just see him, he just like spread out. Man, David. Let's go ahead and check. Let's check what let's see if there's any updates on the court. Let's check his court doc real quick. Let's see if they filed anything in the last couple days. He's easily pushing 4 bills. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so nothing else has been filed. That's the memo for the hearing. This memo. I can't believe. I still can't believe David is trying to. This is everything we see with these cases is all. Honestly, we could all tie all the money being lost and all the cases being lost back to the original movie. Well, movie prop rentals, yeah. We could trace that back to movie prop rentals. We really can, because that's where David, he dropped a lot of money. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm trying to think how much money he put into all these projects at once between 2021 and now. I mean, he bought the properties all at one time. Then he was buying the stage at the same time. You guys, I'm thinking, all I'm thinking is it had to have been at least 20 million between the start of COVID and now, possibly more. That's just a rough estimate. That's what I'm throwing out there. It was a lot of money that this piece of shit spent, and it was other people's money. But why would he care? He's like, I don't care. Dude, I think it was more, Trip 9. Hey, Lead Tracker, I think it was more. I really do. I think it was more than 5. I mean, with the property alone up in West County, dude, it was almost $10 million, bro. It was almost $10 million worth of property bought up in West County. Then think of the property down in Florida. Dude, just within 2021 to now, dude, we're probably looking at 30 to 40 million in property, roughly. I don't know, dude. And then on top of all these court cases, and then he goes ahead and sets up the TEMU Tabernacle down in Houston. He's like, oh, everybody, look at the Tabernacle. Hey, everybody. Hey, look at this shitstorm that we built down in Houston with everybody else's money. Just a waste of money. All while he's fighting this case and saying, oh, I don't have the money to pay you. But hey, you got money to do all this other shit, right? Real nice, David. Real nice guy. This is all one man's ego right here. This whole stage is one man's ego. He rolls out the red carpet and calls it a tabernacle in the middle of Houston in a hotel with his cult. Yep, 30 to 40 Trip. Is that what you're thinking? Lawsuit hotels probably estimate 35. Yeah. It's up there, right, Trip? It's going to be up there, dude. It's going to be up there in the double digits in the millions. I'm with you, bro. Dude, he owes a lot of money. And he can't afford to pay it. But he can afford to buy the TEMU Tabernacle. You have a good one going? Nice, Uncle Jake. Nice. Is he live? Like, or is this a rerun?
I'm going to show you how Jonathan had this power of a shaker. Did you not know that David's friend, Saul's son, who stuck up?
This looks like it might be new, no? Again, when he lays back, he just spreads out. Hang on, let me get him. Yeah, we're live, Chris. Oh, there was no handoff? Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. This was the handoff right here.
And our little minds are just like blown away, but yet we're so excited to receive everything that God has given Apostle to teach us. And so I know, like you, I'm just through the roof about what I'm going to hear tonight from Apostle Taylor.
And right now, Apostle is on. We're going to watch right now. Are you excited? Let's begin. Comes on to give us this teaching for tonight. Good evening, sir.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Are y'all excited about this epic release and grand premiere with God's supernatural marvels? You know, he keeps telling me that it is time for me to launch this and to really come on out with what he's revealed. Produce with the right actions. Am I making myself clear?
No, you're not.
When Jesus said, "Into thy hands I commend my spirit," it says there was a great earthquake, and that
the only reason there's an earthquake, David, because you're fucking walking around, man. Because you're walking around. Lunch this. He's all, hey, lunch this. I love lunch. It's my favorite meal of the day. He's all, actually breakfast, because then I really get to stuff my face with like all the goodies in the cupboard. Anybody's just tuning in, man, welcome. Welcome to Full Frontal Investigation. My name is Richard Holmes. I am the host of this channel. We are talking about David E. Taylor establishing the TEMU Tabernacle in Houston. Here's what it looks like from a aerial view. And this is all one man's ego right here, everybody. This is all one man's ego. He's like, hey, let's go ahead and build this just ridiculous tabernacle in Houston, Texas. And we're going to call it the Tabernacle. And we're going to get it from TEMU, okay? So thank you, TEMU, for the Tabernacle. Like, who does this? Really, who does all this? David's all, I do. I do. Why wouldn't I? Hey, Irie Dread, how you doing today? Good evening, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So here's the TEMU Tabernacle, Irie. That's what we're talking about tonight. And I really don't want to go crazy long tonight because I want to play some Fortnite. I got some quest steps to knock out. Yeah, and he can't do any of the crap that he's teaching about. No, he can't. You're right. All this, like, it's like that movie The Cell with Jennifer Lopez. It's like walking around inside his mind. Oh, here, I'll show you. You go to, check this out. I'll show you, Ray Taylor. This is how I've been doing it right here. Right here, Ray. Go there. Go there and report him. Go there and report him. That's what I've been doing, man, every day. That's part of my morning routine. I'll get up and report him because, look, all this shit's blocking the fire lanes. Look at this. You can't, dude. In a normal world, you can't do this. You can't block all these fire lanes, David. And it doesn't matter what kind of fucking operation you're running. You can't block fire lanes. David's like, I can, because it's a TEMU Tabernacle. This thing doesn't catch on fire because God's protecting it. Yeah, he's a delusional scammer. Look at him. Honestly, who does this? David's all, I do. Thanks, donors. Loses the stage. I hope his other lawyers got paid. Michelle DiCafino, I hope you got paid, man. I hope you were getting paid, and I hope that they didn't short you like you probably already did get shorted. Nope, you can't house people without a permit either, which I'm sure they don't have. Kevin G, you want to bet they don't have permits, bro? I'll bet they don't have permits. Yeah, these are all metal right here. These are all like trusses and shit like that, Aaron, like metal trusses, right? Then you have all these backdrops right here. And again, look at all this stuff's blocking the fire lane. Like, now this is what we're getting at, Aaron. If there was a fire here, how's the fire trucks going to get in and out? David can't control the elements. I mean, why is he pushing that hurricane away? Why didn't you stop all the flooding, David? You can control the elements, water. You know, why didn't you stop the hurricanes, David? Oh, yeah. Dude, it's a fire hazard. That's what I mean. This whole thing's a fire hazard. Hey, what's up, Raymond? No, the whole place is a fire hazard. Absolutely. It absolutely is. This place is a fire hazard. It has been. That's why we've been reporting it to Harris County now, to the fire marshal. I'm sure they probably got like 100 reports by now, probably more. Been like, we got to go check on this place because we keep getting these reports about this ridiculous stage setup in this hotel parking lot. And I don't know if it's still set up. I'm not sure because I haven't been down there in a while.
Not having to say nothing.
No, none of it's grounded. No, why would it?
While shakers, they speak.
Look at that. What's the white box? It's a generator. That's a generator, Curly Girl, for all the lighting and stuff that they had. Whether or not it's still there, I don't know. It could be gone. This guy got his wardrobe from Gaddafi. Yeah. But that's a generator, Curly. That's a generator. And yeah, it's just to help the power right here. Right, but hey, Mahesh doesn't know these people, but hey, you guys go ahead and put your generator on my property. I don't mind. Hey, but get these fucking guys off that are protesting my sex cult prostitution operation. They can't be there because it's screwing up my game. So yeah. That's a generator. Yep. But hey, Mahesh doesn't know these guys, right? All right. Yeah, the lighting folks brought that. And remember the night that the lighting went out, Uncle Jake? Remember the night that it went out? Oh, that was the funniest shit ever, man. That was the funniest shit, dude.
What
Oh,
a dominion
a
and
fucking
mastery
liar.
display that was, Pastor Paul. And this is something, as Jesus said, when you believe on me, the works that I...
Where was it that the nights... Where was it at? That shit was hilarious, man. Just like, bloop, lights went out. Is this it right here?
Pastor Steve. Come on up, Pastor Steve. Pastor, Sister Ashley, come on up.
Sister Ashley? Hang on here. I want to find this because it's fucking funny. The lights just went out. It was fucking hella funny. There it is right here. Here it is. Here it is right here.
For those...
Yeah, those guys swooped in and pulled the power because they knew these guys got stiffed the year prior. Once this shit was over with, look, these guys came in. They came in.
Let's play for 4 more minutes.
Look at that. They came in, brought all their boxes in. They're like, we're out of here. We're tearing this shit down. Later, bye. Pay us. We're out. Watch. Then the last light just goes out. It's like, bloop. This is too good. This is what you get when you go to David's TEMU Tabernacle. Watch. Here's a guy up on that jack or on that man lift. Boop. Look at that. Lights out on the TEMU Tabernacle. Oh, man. Look, then it just stays dark. Look, that's what you get. Dark parking lot in Houston. Come campers. And David has invited people to actually come camp at this place. He's like, hey, you can come camp here, okay? Don't worry, we don't mind. Come camp here. Mahesh won't mind either.
He says, you got me on earth in the cloud like I came down with Moses and my face showing in the cloud and coming down. He says that everything else I told you will come to pass on the earth like that if you pay the price. By faith, Enoch was translated. You got to have the faith. What is faith? Faith with works. Faith with doing things that it require to get it here. And those things look differently for each different kind of power, each different kind of manifestation. I know people God wouldn't even put this on to translate them because they can't stay in one place.
I know David's electrical powers couldn't keep the lights on. He's like, hey, will you guys leave the lights on, please? I really need those lights tonight. And my electrical powers, guess what? They're just burn up from here on out. I can't do it anymore, okay? Please. Will somebody please come bail out the prophet?
4 years. Yes. And told me in dreams, if you don't do this, you are not going to do these things I showed you in dreams about miracles. And I was like, I want to get to that, so I'm going to do this.
I'm going to do this.
So I walked by faith with money.
You a winner, Rich Holmes.
When I didn't have no money, and God said, go get on billboards, go get on TV stations, sign contract. They can put me in jail if I sign a contract and I ain't got no money at the end of 30 days. And we're not talking about 100, 200, 300. We're talking about thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. I did it.
Marvellic manatee.
I got on billboards. I went to ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, CW. I went to all of them. I signed contracts.
Biggest fucking lie right there. Oh, I signed contracts, everybody, with CBS and NBC. Get the fuck out of here.
I signed contracts that I didn't have money for. And when I got on those TV stations and dropped my commercial, all these people started calling. I'm talking about thousands. Like in once we had like 4,000 people call in.
What?
Over a 2-week, 3-week period. And we couldn't even keep up with the calls. But I'm telling you, constant. Just advertisement, constantly on TV. Main networks. Secular networks.
Secular networks.
And we registered all those people to come. And so I had about 1,000, sometimes 800.
You got the shit pants chic right here. He's like, you a pussy, Rich Holmes.
Ever. So out of 4,000 people, about 800,000 people showed up. That was still a big crowd. I had packed out the hotel. The miracles happened. And the money came in. And
He's like, I packed out a hotel with 5,000 people.
Paid the bill. That's how I did it.
This guy.
But I had to step out by faith. Things are first natural, then spiritual. Jesus said, if you are not faithful in that which is another man's or that.
This chair's like, man, get off my back.
You got to do
hey,
this
Matt.
stuff right in the natural first. If you don't believe in cleaning up a room good, you ain't going to believe in cleaning up your life good.
Is it Kenny cannot?
He's a slob too. He's a slob too. He's nasty like that too. But the only reason why people would say he's a man of excellence and he's clean and all that is because he got everybody else cleaning. But if it came down to David cleaning, it'd be a pig pen.
Really? So David probably
yeah.
don't even know how to wash his own asshole.
Doubt. No, he don't. No, he don't. You know that's why he has maxi pads, because he puts them in his underwear because he don't wipe.
No way.
That ain't no man. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, that ain't. Yeah, that's no lie. That's no lie.
No way, dude.
Are you serious,
True story.
bro?
True story.
He puts
Yeah,
maxi pads. Hold on. David puts maxi pads in his fucking underwear because he didn't wipe his own ass.
That's exactly what he does.
Oh, what a dirty bastard.
That's exactly what he does. And I remember one of the women who
so dirty.
he was involved with some years ago. She had
Sorry, I'm reading the chat, dude. Everybody's like, ew. Everybody's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
no, it's nasty,
he's nasty.
dude. Arlen.
He's nasty like that. Yeah, one of the women that he was involved with.
Can he physically not wipe his ass, or is he just not do it because he's a dirty fuck?
I think he just dirty like that, man. I think he just dirty like that. Because I mean, you 50, 51 years old. Why you not wiping your butt, man? You know what I'm saying? What sense did that make? You know, and then he like I said, a woman
The only reason I'm saying this is because David was just talking about being clean. I'm like, get the fuck out, bro. You don't even wipe your ass.
A woman he was involved with had came to the house, right? And you know how women do, they snoop around your things or whatever. And she's snooping around and she said, she came to me and said, I knew David was cheating on me.
Hey, Jeff Atkinson, welcome, man. I see you're new to the chat. Hit that like and subscribe. Honest question, how does a single person believe anything this piece of shit says? It took one word out of the dude's mouth and I immediately knew that he's a compulsive liar. You know, the power of religion is, you know, Jeff Atkinson, we talk about religion and religious cults and mind control and the way people think. What I think, honestly, mental health is a big part of it, bro. That is just what I think. Mental health is a big part of this problem. People not educated, biblically uneducated, not showing the right way. And David's a predator. David's a fucking predator. Let's just be clear about that. He's not a pastor, bro. He's a fucking predator, dude. This channel is called Full Frontal Investigation because for the last 4.5 years, we have been investigating this cult. It used to be Full Frontal Exposure, but no, now it's just we're going full investigation because I'm getting emails to be like, hey, can you look into this cult? Hey, can you check this guy out? Can you check this guy out? I'm like, well, here we go. Here we go. Religion's a powerful thing, Jeff. It's like a drug, dude. It's like an addiction for some people, brother. And it's a powerful, powerful addiction, dude. I'm not religious, bro. I don't even go to church. I see this as a criminal enterprise. These guys right here, David's cult, it's a criminal enterprise. That's it. Running prostitution, using your church as a shield from the government so they don't touch you. Fucking eat it. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Not anymore. These guys aren't going to do this anymore. The internet's here. The information is here. It's ridiculous that people are falling into these traps. That's why we're here. If your church is good, you're not going to hear from us. But if we find out you're doing shady shit, guess what? I'll put you on blast. I don't care. I don't care. We put David on blast. We put his entire fucking financial life on blast. That way people could see what he's really about because he's so good at hiding everything from everybody. So it's like, well, here, you're supposed to be a pastor and being untruthful and honest, right? Well, yep, right there, Jeff. There's your answer. People have a genuine love for God, and predators like this use emotion, guilt, manipulation to pull people in and steal from them. It's theft by deception, dude. Best way you can put it. But this guy, David E. Taylor, he's an absolute pig. Like, dude, this is from one of the surviving cult members. Listen to this. Dude wears maxi pads because he'd wipe his own ass, bro. And he leaves them laying around.
I see pads under his sink. And I'm thinking to myself, like, man, he wearing these pads just like you, man. You know, he nasty like that, bro. And
got some Debo undies going on.
That's exactly
dirty, dude.
That's exactly what he got going on, man.
That's exactly what fucking went through my head right now when you told me that. I figured that fucking Smokey picking up Debo's undies from fucking Friday with the shit end of the fucking straw, bro.
So much fun that
dropping
night.
it right on like Debo's face, bro.
That's him. That is him, man.
No
you
way.
know, yeah. And you know, that's the thing, like, that's why David, the stuff he get up and talk about is ineffective because it ain't true. What I'm saying is true about this punk.
Dirty.
You know, yeah.
Big shout out to Cliff, man. We go deep into like the cult psychology on this channel for some of you that are new here. This is a big part of it. this is a big part of it. I'm still trying to figure out when he first started that habit.
Yeah, he got. Hey, whoever with him right now, ask him if he wearing a pad. Ask him if he wearing a pad. I guarantee you he is. And if he ain't, his drawers is full of doo-doo. I'm telling you, man. He's sick like that. I mean, you got a healing ministry. I mean, if something's wrong with your bowels, Jesus can't heal that. What's wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you? I'm telling you. This guy got doo-doo stained drawers. He got, and it's so bad, right? He expects you to pick up after him. And so, you know, he would have his drawers and stuff, and like I said, full of crap, stinking. And, you know, he wants you to do his laundry for him. And so, I'll, you know, throw that stuff in the washer. You know, I'm not about to scrub your doo-doo stains out your drawers, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's him. But there was a young man who came after me. You know, I was still there during this time, but he also got in that position that I was in, and so he started washing David's underwear and things. And so
he's I got the doomsday drawers here, everybody. It's fucking dirty. Oh man, I know new bacteria, fungi, and parasite species spawn from David's gooch grease. Dirty, man. It's dirty, bro. It's so filthy. Exactly. You hear Cliff talking. He's extremely articulate. He's very intelligent. You can tell by talking to the guy, but he was manipulated, man. He was manipulated, man, and it sucks. David, Dad leaves a burnout with sticky tires. I'll show you a burnout, all right. I'll show you some sticky tires. But yeah, these are all real interviews here, right, Rachel Bone? I know some of you guys are new to the channel. Trent, I don't know if you're new to the channel, but welcome. Hit that like and subscribe. Thank you for being here. This was a real interview. It's still on the channel. It's under Cult Survivor interviews. I highly recommend y'all go listen to them. They're highly insightful, and some of them are extremely fucking funny.
David fat self gonna tell me, see, this is why you're so arrogant. He just got here and he's already washing my underwear. And I'm thinking he can have it. I'm not doing it. Call me arrogant, call me prideful, whatever. But what's that make you that you won't wash your own drawers? How arrogant are you that you won't wipe your own butt? You clown.
I know his staff listening are trying not to laugh out loud at Cliff's fucking MaxiPad prophecy. Oh man. And you know, it's like right around here somewhere. Where is he? Hey, ask him right now if we're wearing a pad.
Sorry, I'm reading the chat, dude. Everybody's like, ew. Everybody's like, what the fuck? No, it's nasty,
he's nasty.
dude.
Hey, Trip 9, guess what we've done to David, though, bro?
He's nasty like that. Yeah, one of the women that he was involved with.
Can he physically not wipe his ass? Or is he just not do it because he's a dirty fuck?
I think he just dirty like that, man. I think he's just dirty like that. Because, I mean, you 50, 51 years old. Why you not wiping your butt, man? You know what I'm saying? What sense did that make? You know, and then he, like I said, a woman, a woman he was involved with had came to the house, right? And you know how women do, they snoop around your things or whatever. And she's snooping around and she said, she came to me and said, I knew David was cheating on me. I see pads under his sink. and I'm thinking to myself, like, man, he wearing these pads just like you, man. You know, he nasty like that, bro. And
got some Debo undies going on.
That's exactly. That's exactly what he got going on, man.
That's exactly what fucking went through my head right now when you told me that. I figured that fucking Smokey picking up Debo's undies from fucking Friday with the shit end of the fucking straw, bro. Then fucking dropping him right on like Debo's face, bro.
That's him. That is him, man.
No
you
way.
Know, yeah, and you know that's the thing. Like, That's why David, the stuff he get up and talk about is ineffective because it ain't true. What I'm saying is true about this punk. You know, yeah, he got. Hey, whoever with him right now, ask him if he wearing a pad.
That part right there. Because we know David was watching this night. The way Cliff delivered it.
Ineffective because it ain't true. What I'm saying is true about this punk. Ask him if he wearing a pad. Ask him if he wearing a pad. I guarantee you he is. And if he ain't, his drawers is full of dudes. I'm telling you, man. He's sick like that.
Thank you for the seed, Jeff Falcon.
I mean, if something's wrong with your bowels, Jesus can't heal that. What's wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you? I'm telling you, this guy got doodle stained drawers. He got, and it's so bad, right? He expects.
And you know, like Jeff, check this out. We talk about PTSD here too, right? About mental health abuse, and we're very open about mental health here, man. What was really interesting about this very question, let me back it up.
But the only reason why people
Damn, it's that bad.
And David is a slob too. He's a slob too. He nasty like that.
I'm gonna show you how PTSD works.
Too. But the only reason why people will say he's a man of excellence and he's clean and all that is because he got everybody else cleaning. But if it came down to David cleaning, it'd be a pig pen.
Really? So David probably don't even know how to wash his own asshole.
Right here.
Doubt. Oh, no, he don't.
Right there. Right there.
To wash his own asshole.
Doubt. Oh, no, he don't.
Right there. Right there. Right there. That question triggered that memory, and Cliff was drawing that memory, pulling that memory back up of what he dealt with in the cult within a matter of seconds. That's how quick, with the right kind of dialogue and talk, these memories will start to come forward. And that memory, it was probably buried somewhere. Cliff totally spaced out about it, didn't remember it, but it came on with the right dialogue and the right question. And you can hear how the brain works. It's really interesting. It's like he's pulling the file, man. It's like, oh shit, there's the file. Let me pull it out. Bam. Oh yeah, there it is. It's really. I'm very interested in this psychology, man. It really is. And you can hear Cliff reliving the memory, right? Listen again. This is very important in this because this is kind of what we talk about is the psychological issues in the brainwashing, right? And this was Cliff reliving. Yeah, a big shout out to Cliff. I'm sure he does. This stuff won't go away. I'm sure he does still. And that's what, big shout out to you, Cliff. Big shout out, bro. We love you, dude. Like Cliff, there's no way you can ever make this shit up in a million fucking years. There's no way. This is cult. This is like a sociopath breaking down his cult members any way he can. David does this because he's too weak to do anything to a man. He'll just leave crappy drawers laying around. And that is to break down. No normal human being wears maxi pads and then leaves them openly laying around with shit stains in them for everybody to see. Unless you're a sociopath like David.
Damn, it's that bad.
And David is a slob too. He's a slob too. He nasty like that too. But the only reason why people will say he's a man of excellence and he's clean and all that is because he got everybody else cleaning. But if it came down to David cleaning, it'd be a pig pen.
Really? So David probably don't even know how to wash his own asshole.
Doubt. Oh, no, he don't. No, he don't. You know that's why he has maxi pads because he puts them in his underwear because he don't wipe.
No way.
That ain't no man. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, that ain't. Yeah, that's no lie. That's no lie.
No way, dude. Are you serious?
True story.
Bro?
True story.
He puts maxi pads. Hold on. David puts maxi pads in his fucking underwear because he don't wipe his own ass.
That's exactly what he does. That's exactly what he does. And I remember one of the women who
cult members, don't be cleaning up David's dirty underwear, okay?
He was involved with some years ago. She had
Sorry, I'm reading
Yeah,
the
man.
chat, dude. Everybody's like, ew. Everybody's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
No, it's nasty,
he's nasty.
dude.
He nasty like that. Yeah, one of the women that he was involved with.
Can he physically not wipe his ass, or is he just not do it because he's a dirty fuck?
I think he just dirty like that, man. I think he's just dirty like that. Because I mean, you 50, 51 years old. Why you not wiping your butt, man? You know what I'm saying? What sense did that make? You know, and then he like I said, a woman
Put the lobster on the camera.
A woman he was involved with had came to the house, right? And you know how women do, they snoop around your things or whatever. And she's snooping around and she said, she came to me and said, I knew David was cheating on me. I see pads under his sink. and I'm thinking to myself, like, man, he wearing these pads just like you, man. You know, he nasty like that, bro. And
got some deep
you know, brush them off or something like that. And then the next woman comes.
Oh, that interview was absolutely mind blowing.
Divine threefold cord. When you combine all three, giving, praying, fasting, the Lord.
The things it takes to win. Faith is positive expectation surrounded by negative forces.
Negative forces. All right,
I don't care how many challenges you deal with. You got to believe that you
afford to be hearing.
All right, TEMU Tabernacle, Houston, Texas, everybody. This is it right here. This is it right here. And this, again, you guys all got to remember, this is all done with donor money. And when you look at like an overview of it, like look at this. It might not be up anymore. I don't know. But I think by now, Harris County might have told them, you need to take that shit down. Right? We can't get in and out of there if anything were to happen. And they probably could have already came in and said, we'll give you 30 days to take it down. But in 30 days, if we come back and it's not taken down, we're going to start fining you every day that it's up. But this was to block the activity of what's going on inside this place. David doesn't want the outside world. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be galvanized so it's weatherproof, Aaron, for sure. Yeah, it's probably going to be galvanized, yeah. Looks like it's got galvanized coating on it for sure. Yeah, it's for sure going to be galvanized and coated and weatherproofed for sure. Yep. That's what it looks like. It's about 30 feet high. Again, it's blocking all fire lanes of this place, which is a complete disaster if anything were to actually happen. So I don't want anything to happen, but they think, I don't know, man. I don't know what they think. They think because they're a church that they can just, I don't know, the rules don't abide by, they don't have to abide by the rules like we do. So yeah, it's all going to be galvanized. You got a stage here. Hey, it'd be a good trip, 9. Yeah, I'm probably going to wrap it up in 10 or 15 minutes. I wasn't going to run crazy long tonight. I just wanted to... It's TEMU Tabernacle in Houston, Texas right here. David used donor money from God knows what sources. But I'm real interested why they have this set up in all the fire lanes. Why they want to block what's going on here. Driz.
These nuts. These nuts.
Yep, that's it. That's the TEMU Tabernacle, everybody. And it's all just because David had to prove to his cult that they were on the up and up.
Loving the Lord, how the Lord imputes our waiting as.
Once again, when I went last time, all these flags had blown down right here. Keep in mind, JMMI has been revoked by the IRS, okay? All those flags, you guys, let me tell you something. All those flags, when I went to Houston last, All those flags were laying on the ground. Every single one of them. Every single one of those flags, and I'll show you. I'll show you on the community page. All those flags were laying down on the ground, man. Every single one of them. Quality, woo woo woo. Hear my quality. Quality. Hey, what up, Parbs? How you doing? Good to see you. Okay, look, there we go, right there. All the flags blew over. Look, they're all laying in the driveway. Look at all of them. It just rained. Look at that. There's David's TEMU Tabernacle getting wet. What a waste, man. What a complete waste of money, David. He's like, look at the Tabernacle in Houston. Oh, God's coming here. Did he? Hey, David, did God blow over those flags too? David, how come God didn't help you with those flags, okay? So there's David's TEMU Tabernacle. Joel Olstein. Shit. Oh, there's David. What's that guy's name? David E. Rasputin. Yeah. So yeah, look, that's what happened last time. That's what happens when David sets up the TEMU Tabernacle. All the flags blow over. And you guys saw how big those flags were. Those flags were huge, man. Those flags were fucking huge, man. Those things were like fucking 20 feet tall. Right? And then they get blown over. All of those flags were laying. Oh yeah, the whole thing's going to be trash, dude. All it's going to take, you guys, to blow down the TEMU Tabernacle is one strong hurricane. And honestly, Texas has probably dodged a couple so far this year, except Beryl at the beginning of the year, and that one was just a Category 1. We're not out of the woods yet for hurricane season. It's all for David's show, to show the cult that he's doing good and that he's on the up and up, but he's really not. It's a show of how much he spend on it? Oh man, I don't know. That entire gig? I don't even know. It was a lot. I'm saying close to 200K. Oh yeah. If wind catches this, oh, it'll blow it over. It's like a damn kite, man. It'll catch it up. Hey, what up, Dave? Good morning, good morning. It's 2 a.m. in the UK. We're talking the TEMU Tabernacle. And Parbs was asking how much they spent on it. And we're probably looking around the 200K mark. Give or take a few bucks. Give or take a few bucks. And it's just going to sit there and weather and just get destroyed unless the fire department comes in and tells them to take the shit down because it's blocking all the fire lanes. I mean, Dave... Where the fire trucks gonna park, David? What if something happens? Like, okay, we'll come in. It's gonna be 300K. We'll come in and set it up, but you're on the tear down yourself. You got to take it down. Exactly, Curly. Right? He's spending money and going broke to prove that he's not broke. Exactly. Spending money to prove that he's not broke. But it's like, nah, dude, you broke, bro. He's even still pitching. Look, you want to see what else he's still pitching?
Job placement, because it's God told Apostle, you got in the, and you can't be part of it. And we are in the best school ever.
That's right.
We are in the, us to help towards that as well. The Convoy of Miracles will be going out very, very soon, and you can't be part of it. And we are in the best school ever.
That's right.
We are in the face-to-face discipleship program of Jesus himself. And God told Apostle, you got to do it free. Freely ye have received, freely give. He said, that's the way I did it. I didn't charge Peter. I didn't charge James. I didn't charge John. If you would do it the way I did it, I will bless you.
David said he's going to do all these trailers and stuff.
And that's what Apostle has done, and God has blessed him.
Yes, God is blessing him because he understands, the way of the Father, the way of Jesus, which is to disciple all men. I love how Apostle teaches that, people go to the altar, on Sundays, or they have altar calls, and people give
levels, different grades. So this is the second commission. The first commission is to go out and win souls.
That's right.
But the second commission is what the church...
Look at this, all fire lane right here, all blocked. Aaron, you know what, bro? I don't know how they think they're helping people, man. I don't know. it blows my mind how they think they're possibly helping people.
Just miss. And that's what Apostle is doing. The Lord told him, disciples of all nations. So that's why he's doing all of these schools. And there will be campuses all over the country. There's going to be a campus in your city, in your state. Amen. So this is what we are given into. You are given into the harvesting of 8 billion souls, one soul at a time. That's what you're given.
It's like they might be broadcasting from out here. I wonder why they're not broadcasting from inside the hotel.
And is doing tonight is going to all of these different things and the media as well. Yes. Apostle is getting more TV networks, so now he's reaching 4 billion homes.
4 billion. 4 billion. That's half of the whole world's population.
4 billion homes and there's 85 people watching and he's got 16,000 subscribers. Yeah, sure. Okay. 4 billion. Really?
The most beautiful part about discipleship is Apostle is, leading you to Jesus. People are having visitations from Jesus.
Adams Pecker, right? He does. He has serious mental problems. Yeah.
To face. That's what separates Apostle from anyone else. He has a ministry of face-to-face where he is discipling you to be a disciple to Christ himself. People are having dreams. Jesus is coming to them in dreams. I've seen Jesus. I believe Pastor Paul has seen Jesus. My children with Jesus.
All right, so even in this season, as we are awaiting the visitation.
So wait, did she just say even her children have seen Jesus? So her children are there.
To be a disciple to Christ himself. People are having dreams. Jesus is coming to them in dreams. I've seen Jesus. I believe Pastor Paul has seen Jesus. My children, I've shared my testimony, before, have seen Jesus.
Her kids are there with her. Her kids are fucking there. We keep saying that there's kids here. All these women are single moms with their kids at this cold hotel in Houston at the TEMU Tabernacle.
And that's what sets him apart from everyone else. Amen. And so be a part of this. Apostle.
God is fullness.
And just real quick, I don't know when, but we're going to do a little book burning here pretty soon with Catherine's and David's book. I'm going to have a little burn David's book. Man, YouTube's being a real big asshole. But I got David's book, Catherine's book. I'm going to burn them both.
Foundation of all this, but it has grown.
There's the tabernacle right there. Yep, these women, exactly. These women are allowing David to groom these kids, and we know that. We know David grooms these kids. We've been saying it for years, since we started pretty much. About 2 years ago we started saying it. Yeah, but he grooms. He grooms. He has to, because he has to have a fresh crop. Fresh young people, kids, to believe his bullshit, to work for him. Sets up a tabernacle and calls it fucking religion. Oh, Paul's a huge grifter too. They're all grifters. They all are.
Know how much Jesus loves and adores you. Amen. And that's really Apostle's heart. And we're the fruit of that. We are the fruit of that love, that relationship, that intimacy that he has with Jesus. His prayers, even way back years ago, has produced all of us. Because God will give you the desires of your heart. Amen. And you are a part of Apostle Taylor's heart, the desire of his heart. And so be a part of this. Dial 1-877 the glory. Obey God and sow your seed. Sow into this. Sow into
it's always about money.
Appearances with Jesus. Sow into discipleship. Sow into the Campus for the Harvest. Sow into the Greater Works Institute, where Apostle is teaching how you can walk in marvels and walk in the things.
I mean, who does this? Again, who builds a tabernacle at a hotel? Who sets up a stage, calls it a tabernacle, be like, hey, everybody, come to this tabernacle. But hey, you know what? You could only come if we say so. You could only come for a little bit because we need to know if we can fuck you over or not. Come on, guys, show the lobster. Put the lobster on the camera, guys, come on. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. I'll put the lobster on the camera for you guys. I fucking know how you guys love the lobster part. Where's it at? Where's the lobster? Come on, guys. Put the lobster on the camera. Where's it at here? No, that ain't it. Damn, where's it at, Chris? Cakester. Oh, shit. Fuck, where is it? Where's the lobster video? True feelings, no. Yeah, where's the lobster? Lobster champagne. Oh, here it is right here. Put the lobster on the camera. Y'all have a good night, man.
Amazon
I'm gonna play some
hates
Fortnite,
this, but
man.
There's nothing they can do to stop
Catch you on the
it.
next
There's a
live
new
stream.
electric lighter out there.
Figure out
and
what
it's
we're gonna
got
talk
the
about next
firepower
time,
of a
man. You'll have a good night.
military-grade flame.
Shell for everything God has used you to do here. This was possible because God used you as well. I'm so thankful. I love you so much, and I love my whole staff. Let's go into the dining room right now. Do we have a camera? So there's two more major things. We have a camera. Yes, a camera that'll take us inside of the hotel. I want y'all to get a panorama of the room. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? We get some sound in here. We turn a little hotel into a ballroom. We got the cake. We got a lot of stuff. I got the presents here for all the staff. I bought them for all their hard work. I just wanted to bless them. And we're not finished with the red carpet, but I want them to go eat and have some fun. Amen. And let's go to that that ice carving. I want to see the ice carving. Hold up the ice carving. Come on, go back to Houston, guys. What happened? Come on, don't switch the camera. I need you to stay in Houston. All right. Yes. Let's go up to the ice carving. Tell them to go up to the ice carving. And I want y'all to get a zero in on the ice carving. I love that it says Campus for the Harvest. Go ahead. Come on, go up to the ice carving. Yes, and it has cut the light off back there so we can't see behind the desk. Cut that off so we can see the ice carving. Quickly. Somebody get to that quick. Beautiful. But come on, cut the light off in the back. I want them to see the image. Because I had an ice carving company. They did this so beautiful. Come on, somebody get to somebody. Tell them to cut the light off. Nobody is understanding what. Cut the light. Yes, in the background. I want the people to see the ice carving. The IBLU. Yeah, there we go. Now, isn't that beautiful? Get the whole thing in the screen. Come on, the whole shot in the screen. It's cut off a little bit. Get the whole ice carving in the shot. Get the whole ice carving in the shot. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that gorgeous? IBLU. It should be IBLU, but that's okay. Inheritance by Lineage University. Okay. But it's Campus for the Harvest. Isn't that awesome? And it has two lions up there. Y'all have people quit walking in front of it while we're taping. Guys, y'all need to tell them to be careful. We're taping this. So now show the people again the room. Show the people again the room around. I want them to see the room. I'm doing this because be there like you're there. You see that? Be there like you're there. Now, Pastor Joseph and all the announcers, I want y'all to get the mics and come in here right now and let's talk to the people about what's happening here. Come on, get the mics real quickly. about the dinner and the presents and what's going to happen here. So I got this for the staff. Okay, get the announcers. Somebody get to them. Tell them to come in front of the mic. Get all 5 of them that were out there to come, and let's talk about what's happening, the different parts in this dinner here, the cake, the ice carving. Get all of them together. It's beautiful. Hallelujah. Joseph, what's going on? We can't hear him.
So
I can't hear you. There you go. Go ahead. Hello, I can't hear. Where's the sound? Come on and get the other announcers up there. Where they at? Tell them. Somebody need to be running doing that. Come on. Don't waste time. I know it's late. It's 12 o'clock on the East Coast. It's 11 there. 11:22. Come on, pull me back into Houston, guys. Pull me back into Houston. Get the other announcers next to Joseph so we can hear. They can describe what's going on. Go ahead.
hello, sir.
Is it my? There you go. Yes. No, we can't hear. You're still not on. You're still not on. Let's get the sound. What's happening, guys? Come on, what's happening? What's happening?
Test, test.
Oh, there we go. Yes. Y'all stay up here. I need the other 4 announcers to stay up here. Come on, where are they at? Come on. Where the other 3 or 4 announcers that was here? Get Brian, get all of them. They need to be here. Let's go. Come on. Tell them to come.
The excellence of driving a Buick is matched by the excellence of the dealership experience when you own a Buick.
Y'all got to move those little legs. Okay, come on. Let's talk now. Go ahead. What's happening, Joseph? And describe the room.
Yes, sir, Apostle. Absolutely. Here.
Breaking up so bad. Go ahead. Try to talk. We got to get this fixed. Go ahead.
Yes. So it is so beautiful. And you.
Is that wrong mic that keeps breaking up, the one Pastor Adam was using? We need the right mic. We need the right mic. God, come on, audio people. Y'all got to do better than this. We got to be ready. Y'all got to be ready. Come on. What's happening? See. Okay.
Hear us.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. It is such an elegant and beautiful arrangement here, Apostle. The ice sculpture is absolutely stunning. And, just the setup here, the new the LED screens here, sir, just the balloons, the cake, the gifts that you've prepared for your staff to bless each one of us, sir. It's just a beautiful, beautiful setup here in the lobby of the Campus for the Harvest. And you see the different tables arranged, the balloons. If you look to the right, there's, of course, the snack bar, one of our favorite places here, and the movie setup as well, our favorite place here, sir. This is an awesome place where we gather in fellowship, and where we even are in here during the work days, calling, ministering to the people of God. But here tonight is the celebration, and you've prepared an awesome meal for the staff and everybody here. I think we're having lobster, some steaks. I don't know. It smells good over there, sir. But again, the dessert table is.
Yeah, what is the menu? What is the menu?
Yes, sir. Well, I think tonight I saw lobster over there, sir. So that's all I saw when I looked over there. That caught my eye. But it's lobster.
Yeah, let's go over there and look at it. Let's go over there and look at it real quickly. Yes, Take us over there. Mariah, what do you think about this?
It's amazing, sir. I mean, it's just incredible. Just looking at every single detail, from the food to the cake, the ice sculpture, the decorations. It has your touch. It has heaven's touch on it. And it has been done with such, just elegance and excellence. It's just amazing, sir. It's really exciting.
Are you going to eat some lobster, Mariah?
Yes, sir. Hands down. Absolutely.
Where is the lobster? Let me see the lobster. Where is it? Y'all know I love lobster. Where is it?
We're going to find it, sir.
The steak.
Yeah, there it is.
Joe, I know.
Lobster tail.
Come on, get the camera on it, guys. Get the camera on it. We can't see it from here. Get the camera on it. Get the camera on it. You got to get the camera shot. Get up on the lobster. Y'all are not putting it in there. You're just showing the pan. Tell them to. Okay, come on. Put the camera on the lobster. Tell them to put the camera on the lobster, Joseph.
What's that? Yes, sir. He's kind of caught with his camera cord there. If he can maybe lift it up a little bit higher.
Oh, okay. See, so we can't. So somebody tell one of the men to come and pick this up and show it. That's how we do it. Come on, guys. Two people to pick it up and show it in front of the camera. Here we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. So I want y'all to see. I did this on purpose to make you hungry. That's what I did. So there's so much stuff. I'm not right. It's past 12. I know I'm about to act up. Every time past 12, I act up. Yeah, but anyway, I want to show this. And I see my good friend Robert Delgado on here from Houston, Texas. Hello, Pastor Robert. I hadn't forgotten you. You're here. I just saw you. There you go. Hallelujah. I'm going to have him say some words tonight. But I wanted to show y'all this, the good food, the good things we're doing for the students. And this ain't just something that's a show. They have this often at different times. Sometimes it's crab legs, the king crab legs, not the small kind of stuff. Yeah, but I love to have food and fun and fellowship. So we have that here. So Joseph, take us back over to the cake and then to the ice carving again in the room. I want to see this.
Yes, sir. It is so awesome. This cake is a blemish on this thing. It looks so delicious. And